Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Jam DeMatteis, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
In brightest day,
in blackest night,
No evil shall escape my sight.
but those who worship evil's might.
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Hello and welcome back to Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, Master of the Corps. It is.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
All right, and this time we'll be talking more Green Lantern Corps, this time issues 10 through 13, as we rev up for next week's Sinestro Corps War.
What? What is this thing that you're speaking of, Phil? I don't know what this is.
What? Little thing. At least it won't be like, 1 week of the main book, 1 week of Green Lantern Corps. Man, every week it'll be like one of each.
Yep.
Some one-shots.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Still no news on the Green Lantern TV show. Yeah, and
you have not got the Night Terrors #2 yet. That'll be Wednesday, right?
Yeah. And we're actually recording on a Monday, so yeah, it comes out tomorrow. So yeah, I'll get it Wednesday, and I'll let you know next episode. So
cool, very cool.
Sure, Jeremy Adams will not let us down. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you because it's been on a break. That Green Arrow series that's been going on, it hasn't come out. It didn't come out in July, and I guess it's not coming out this month. I don't know if they're taking a break for Night Terrors or something. But at the end of 3, they tease something. So yeah, like Green Arrow is kind of like hopping, like I don't know if it's like dimensions or like different planets or something. But at the end of 3, and it's big and bold on the cover of 4. Have you been reading it?
No.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Here's the cover for 4, because yes, at the end of 3, he seems to run into a fellow we all recognize, a Will's worst nightmare, a gentleman known as Parallax, the Hal Jordan variety.
Nice. I wonder if that's from the like the Convergence one shots, or because there was one. They did was it a Convergence one shot with Parallax?
Convergent. There's all 2 maybe. It was kind of like the Night Terrors of its day, because I believe it was like like a 2-month summer thing. So
yeah.
Huh. But no, the whole solicit's like Parallax returns. Years ago, Oliver Queen died and was resurrected by his good old buddy Hal Jordan. But it wasn't really Hal, it was Parallax. And did no one think that would come with a cost? So our buddy Parallax being all petty.
Well, okay. Parallax saves the Earth in Final Night. Does that come with a cost? I mean,
well, I maybe it's just hey, Oliver Queen was resurrected, but he's resurrected by a fear, a yellow fear bug. So
exactly, maybe there's a problem there. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out, right?
I guess maybe it's time travel shenanigans.
Shenanigans? Are you calling shenanigans? Can you describe the shenanigans?
Oh, hey, are you caught up on Strange New Worlds? The finale's already this week.
This Thursday, yeah. The last episode, the musical episode, was entertaining.
That was something. I love how we did like the crossover with Lower Decks. It was kind of a cutesy thing. Then we did the real heavy Klingon one, and then we did another cutesy episode with the
with the musical.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm never like a big fan of musicals, but I mean it was all right.
I thought it worked fine. I mean, and it was still, it was. They explained it away because of, well, it's called Subspace Rhapsody, so there you go.
I have to admit, I did chuckle out loud at the dancing Klingons.
Yes, that was pretty funny. Yep, that was I chuckled at that.
Our dishonor.
Let's see. So Strange New Worlds. Good Omens is out.
Yeah,
I haven't watched that yet, but I've
I-
heard good things about it.
yeah, I haven't been watching it. I saw some stuff coming up soon, but yeah, it's like the finale of Strange New Worlds came a week sooner because they dropped they dropped the crossover episode. Gave us an
Mhm.
extra episode that week, so
Yeah.
good news. But then, because again, it's like you never know when the next season's going to be showing up because of the strike and everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I'll be honest, I was like, oh wait, Discovery's awesome, but they're gonna do Strange New Worlds? What? I don't know. Is that gonna be any good? But it's the best.
I know it is the
The
best.
best.
And everyone's like, "Oh, there's Chapel leaving the show," but I saw an article. They're like, "No, she'll probably go and do her fellowship or whatever in between season 2 and in the break.
Yeah,
Especially now, it's probably gonna be a longer break between season 2 and 3."
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's such a great show. I mean, it really, really is.
Oh yeah.
It's just awesome.
Oh, and according to this, my TV Time app, it looks like the beginning of October. It
Mhm.
appears Quantum Leap may be back.
Oh, very cool. And I think, well, it's not really a sci-fi show or a fantasy show, but it's just one we really love. Only Murders in the Building, I think, comes back tomorrow, I
Oh.
think. That's one of the shows we really like. So
Hmm.
Steve Martin, Martin Short.
I've heard, I've seen some interviews. I've seen like some commercials. Yeah, I mean, it's probably, I'm sure it's probably good with those two in it.
It's very, very good. And it's of course got I can't think
Oh,
of her name.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez. Yes,
Yes.
she's good, great in it too. So yeah, we're looking forward to that starting up again. And then Discovery should be dropping pretty soon, right? And this will be the final season if I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
I'm pretty sure they announced it was the final season, but yeah, I'm not seeing it on the list. So I don't know when they're dropping it because Lower Decks supposedly starts in about a month. So
I heard that this is its last season. It's canceled. Is that right?
I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say I know they said Discovery was its last season, but yeah, maybe I don't know if Lower Decks if it might be. Well, I said to Lilith, I said I know that's been the gag since day one, but at the beginning of every Strange New World, they're like, it's 5-year mission. I was like, are they telling us it's going to be 5 seasons? Lilith's like, yeah. Lilith's like, yeah, right. They're probably gonna give it more, just as popular as it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we're still, what are we, 6 years pre-Kirk Enterprise?
Maybe.
7 years, something like that. I'd have to look at the timeline again.
I mean, unless whenever this ends, they just spin off a remake of the original and just bring in
To bring in the Kirk
the
and
actors who are currently portraying Kirk and Spock, Uhura, and yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too.
Mm-hmm. Poor
Very
Pike.
cool.
Poor Pike. Before during the original series, we're like, oh yeah, look, there's some old captain got maimed on a mission. Oh, okay. But now it's just like him, and it's just like, oh god,
That kind of sucks.
I mean, he's in love, and
Uh-huh.
as we heard in song this week.
Yes. Just turn it off. Turn off. Just disconnect. Hang up. And that worked, right?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we need more Strange New Worlds.
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, Invincible comes back in 88 days.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah. Did you watch the first season of that?
I haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch. You should
really
watch
good?
it. Yeah. Because it's based on the comic by Kirkman. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Very cool. I'll have to take a look at that.
Have you ever read the comic?
No.
It's about a teenage kid. I mean, well, he eventually takes the name Invincible, but his dad is basically like the Superman of that universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a big twist, which they kind of got to at the end of the first season, where it's like, yeah, he's an alien, but yeah, it turns out he wasn't that benevolent.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I know a little bit about Invincible. I mean,
Yeah.
it's from what I understand, it's like Kirkman's ode to
Oh
the
yeah.
superhero comics of the '80s, right?
There's so many homages to so
Mhm.
many superhero stuff in there. Yeah. Like the one big superhero group in the beginning is like the Guardians of the Globe. It's basically like the Justice League.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, there's so many call outs.
So many Easter eggs, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, and they're like the one character, like they just did a one shot for the series before season 2 starts for the character Adam Eve. I mean, she's basically like a Green Lantern because she can make energy constructs, but also she can like alter matter and stuff. So
cool.
Yeah, she's like really powerful. But yeah, kids, if you love superheroes, check out Invincible. And like I said, Kirkman, we need an interview. There's not, not that there's anything to talk to you about. Walking Dead, Invincible,
Transformers.
G.I. Joe. That's who I want to talk to, Larry Hama, who's once again coming back. He's just keeping the original that original G.I. Joe series going. He's starting with 301 and still going. Since the 80s. That's my question. I would want to be like, why do you love? I mean, I'm not that I'm bad mouthing it. I like G.I. Joe too, but how do you love G.I. Joe so much that you can just write story after story from like the early 80s till now and still
till now for 40 years? Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's a big enough group of characters where you're never going to get bored. You're just like, oh yeah, I'll just jump to these ones, and
So are we talking about Guy Gardner issues or something tonight?
Oh, no. Well, kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. All right.
Bump.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So it's so funny. Okay, these issues, like the first one starts with it, like the synopsis is only like a sentence or two, and then it expands and expands until I have like a full synopsis for the last issue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to talk about them all together or go issue by issue? I mean, we'll go issue by issue. That's the normal way we do it.
Yeah, again, if you jump around, it's fine. But all right, great. So yes, so I'm trying to look for titles for these. So it's like, I guess this was also packaged with the issues from last week in Darker Side of the Green in the trade paperback. So, all right, Green Lantern Corps number 10 from May 2007, Friends in Need. Writer Dave Gibbons, pencilers Dave Gibbons and Patrick Gleason, inker Dave Gibbons and Christian Lamy. Colorist Moose Bauman, letterer Phil Balsman, and editors Michael Siglane and Peter Tomasi. So yes, kids. So yeah, Gibbons did some of the pencils and some of the inks for this. All right, so here's the quick synopsis. Guy Gardner butts with his fellow corpsmen. No. On Korrigar, Sornik Natu comes under attack by government forces. All right, there's your recap, kids.
Nice.
Something different. Guy Gardner butts heads with some Green Lanterns. Get out.
Yeah. There's some, we see Sornik on Korrigar, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't that end with Kilowog heading toward Mogo?
Here, let me open this up because, once again, I read all these together, so it all's kind of blurring together for me. I'm on the app. Oh, kids, you can read the first 2 issues of Jeremy Adams' Green Lantern on the app right now.
Sweet. Yeah, this ends with Kilowog heading off toward Mogo, which we see all these little yellow spore things encircling Mogo.
Look, fireflies.
But I mean, it gets back to Sornik with her, still trying to be a doctor on Korrigar, and just help people because that's who she is, right?
Yeah, just like kind of trying to do it in secret. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, have Kilowog showing up with her new partner assignment, while she's getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Guy, of course, is butting heads with the two that were sent to fix the asteroidy thingy, whatever that was, the orbiting
the
something.
the cholesterol or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. But there was this was a lot of. I feel like this was a lot of setup. It's basically here's where everybody is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Green Man is already infected. We saw that because the Thanagarian lizard guy, I forget his name, Izamat.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, whoa, this is a little weird. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go instead of talking to Mogo. And then so we're setting up everything for especially because Guy's so annoyed with those two corpsmen who are kind of just slacking off, right?
Yeah. Till eventually they're just like, you could do it yourself, Gardner, and they like take off.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the whole thing on Korrigar, it's interesting because it's like not only are the government, the cops trying to stop Sornik, but like when she's like healing the people and she's like, yeah, I'll be back, and everyone's just like, no, heal me too, heal me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
One of those, just
That trumps politics, right?
yeah, careful what you wish for, yeah.
But I think Dave Gibbons is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I really prefer Patrick Gleason's version of Kilowog.
Yeah.
He just
Definitely.
looks cooler,
Mhm.
I just think he looks cooler.
Oh, and then like towards the end there when Sornik and what's the princess's name?
Iolande or something like that.
Yeah, they're kind of like arguing. Then Kilowog just like enough. But yeah, those two are teaming up. So Kilowog says, and then all I care about is you doing your duty. If you're arguing stops you doing that, you'll see just how much I care. He said something about the way I've been feeling lately. That's something you don't want to see. So, how's he feeling lately? Because
Maybe fearful, perhaps.
I don't know.
We're about to be.
Yeah, like you said, he heads for Mogo now. We see all those little floating yellow things.
I thought it was a really good issue. I mean, the core at this time is.
We're really fleshing it out because we're getting like regular lanterns who aren't like the human Green Lanterns and stuff.
Yeah, but I would say that the core book is, and I love Hal. So I am, of course, definitely a little bit biased, but
I of course love Hal Jordan.
I would say that the core book at this time is nearly as good as the main GL book.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's so close. I mean, they're both just awesome books, and every month in and out, they're about to hit the accelerator, and everything's gonna go nuts, basically. In what was that? Our next episode?
What?
Sinestro Corps War.
Oh, next week. Yeah, man. Next episode. So we start the Sinestro Corps War. Yeah. But no, but yeah, this era, it's so great because you get the best of both worlds. You get the main Green Lantern book, which is mostly focused just on Hal, but then you also get this book where you get like a smattering of Green Lanterns.
And also at this time, we had a Kyle book with the Power of Ion.
Yes.
So the only, and really the only kind of the only lantern that really I don't think got probably the attention that he deserved would be John.
Yeah.
Because he went undercover for a while and what just wasn't seen in the book.
Mhm.
And I think he kind of eventually he will transition over into the core book. I think.
Yeah, I think
If
so.
I remember right.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Hal's off trying to figure out what the various lantern cores are and getting, a ring from each of them basically for a while.
Well, yeah, but because like for a couple months there, like Secret Origin, that was like a flashback, right? So it's like,
It's like 6 issues of
yeah,
just Hal's origin. Now, John does show up back in the past,
yeah.
but
But like during those issues, I mean, the core book's pretty much is that the only present day book at that point?
yeah, I think so.
I think Ion's over, but yeah, Ion's over by then. So
Yeah, Power of Ion's over.
yeah.
Well, there's a Guy Gardner, was it Emerald Warriors,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
which was mainly a Guy book, I think. When do we get into that one?
That's so.
Did that happen before or after? I think that was after Sinestro Corps War, but I don't remember for sure. We don't want to depend on my memory.
Well, here I'll look, but yeah, I don't have it on the schedule for before Sinestro Corps War, so I'm pretty sure it's not. But we I'm not seeing it. Was it before Final Night or Blackest Night? I mean, Blackest Night.
I think so. I think it was before Blackest Night. Hang on, I'll look it up.
Don't tell me I messed up.
I don't think you did. Green Lantern Emerald Warriors. Looks like the series was in 2011.
Oh, yeah. So that's after Blackest Night. Yeah.
It's Brightest Day. It's Brightest Day.
Okay.
And it looks like it ran 13 issues. And the first issue was October of 2010.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll probably be hitting that like early next year. So.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Yeah. So should we get to the next one?
You bet. Rock and roll.
10 was good, but yeah, it's a lot of setup.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So kids, next one, Green Lantern number 11 from June 2007, The Prophecy. Writer Dave Gibbons, the only penciler this time, Patrick Gleason, inker Prentice Rollins, colorist Moose Bauman, letterer Phil Balsman, and editors Peter Tomasi and Elizabeth V. Gerlian. All right. This one's a little longer. As Guy Gardner struggles on the world of Clustral and makes a horrible discovery inside a sector house, Sornik and Ireland face off against the evil children of the White Lobe, and Stell and Greenman find murdered Quardians aboard an escape vessel that point to something sinister festering on the fringes of the galaxy. On the edge of the galaxy.
Good stuff in this one. Lots of good stuff. So is this issue where we see the Guardians speaking to Salak about the prophecies that were given to Abin Sur, or is that the next issue?
Let's see. We are. It might be the next one because I'm not seeing the Guardians in here. Oh wait. No. This might be it. Yeah, no. Countless eons ago, we purged them from the starways and tuned them on Yozamalt. We were disobeyed by one of our own lanterns, Abin Sur of Sector 2814. He acted in good faith to save a life, but in doing so, he was led towards his own demise.
Yep. The 9 inversions? Let's see. Empire of Tears.
Planted him an insidious fear of the future, caused him to die. Years later, he doubted the power of his ring. Yeah.
Quill of the Five Inversions,
Mhm.
Malign Prophecies. Yeah, so we get a reference to that, which is, of course, building up toward the War of Light and the Blackest Night, which is, and that stuff is peppered throughout the run of the Corps and the run of the regular Green Lantern book, so that it's something that was being built toward literally for years, right? I mean, and I think it was extraordinarily well done, as
Yeah.
the build up to it. But this issue ends, I believe, with Guy discovering the 2 corpsmen dead in the sector house, right?
Yep. Yeah, 'cause he comes in all mad, yeah, and then he comes in and it's just like a bloody crime scene.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, we get a quick appearance of Arisia on like one page.
Yeah.
We do get Kilowog on Mogo, just basically
Mhm.
seeing visions,
Getting brainwashed.
full of axe fix, yes.
Hmm.
Basically, oh yes, you can be with us again, and we hate the Guardians. We hate them for what they've done to you. So yeah, so whatever this is, instilling a hatred of the Guardians and Kilowog.
And I have to say, Mogo understands that this is an infection. When he finds out, what he does to cure the infection, I think, is pretty darn cool.
But yeah, so again, this is Patrick Gleason just on the art, but just like the
Mhm.
pencils and the colors, like just that page itself. I mean, look at that.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, just Green Lanterns going nuts, and
And we get this is where they take care of. Let's see, is it Iolande and
Sornik, yeah.
Sornik? Is that where they deal with the white children of the White Lobe, or is that next issue?
No, they do, they come in here in this issue, yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, this is a lot of moving the pieces into the right places.
mm-hmm.
Having them use their brains and dealing with the children of the White Lobe, I think is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and you could tell there's been like planning on everyone's ends on this, where it's just like, okay, here's a Sinestro Corps War. You're gonna do step A, B, and C. We're gonna do
Yeah.
D, E, F. Yeah.
Yep. And this and the callback to the the Alan Moore story with Abin Sur. The reason he was in a ship. They're calling back to that story. Is the name of that story Blackest Night? I can't remember.
Is it?
It was published in the 80s as a backup. It's like an 8-page.
Oh, I can't remember. Did I read that? I can't remember.
But that was used to explain why Abin Sur was in a ship when
Yeah.
he's got the ring, right?
But after this whole prophecy talk, then the Guardian tells Salak, tell no one.
Yep. keep it to yourself, man. I mean, and look, there's that page. I don't know what page it is, where Kilowog's in the cafeteria with the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
That first panel, I love. Look at that first panel there of Kilowog. Whoops, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of a profile of him. I mean, it's pretty awesome. And then, of course, Guy finds
the
both.
2 dead lanterns. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, the guy's definitely being set up.
Yep. Definitely. Next issue.
Yep. All right. Let's see. You got 10, 11, and now Green Lantern Corps number 12. All right. From July 2007, Fugitive. Writer Dave Gibbons, pencilers Patrick Gleason and Tom Guyan. Inker Inkers, Prentice Rollins and Tom Guyan. Colorist, Moose Bauman. Letterer, Phil Balsman. Yes, and again, editors, Elizabeth Gerlin and Peter Tomasi. Pursued by his fellow Lanterns, Guy Gardner seeks refuge on Mogo, only to be confronted by his oldest fear. And fear, you say?
Yep.
And on Oa, Lanterns clash as death stalks the Corps. So that's that synopsis. Now, like I said,
There you
the
go.
last one will have a full synopsis. So
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where does this one end? Does it end with?
where does 12 end?
Yeah, where does 12 end? It's the last.
Hold on. We are. Come on. Hold on. Oh, this one where the little where little fly guy shows up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we get.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the last page.
Who is an awesome? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like because he's Mogo's partner, so it's like So one's the size of a planet, the other one's the size of a bug. Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty cool. What's his name? Bizid?
I think is it Bizid or it's like BZ? Is it BZZT or something? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But this one deals with Kilowog back, who's cranky as all get out, and at the cafeteria. But then Sornik tries to help out Iolande, but her father still, dies, and that's two failures of Sornik. She didn't save Kyle's mom, and she didn't save her father.
Nope.
But yeah.
Oh Lord, this isn't a setup for Guy. One of the Lanterns is still alive. Says, "God, it was Guy Gardner. He killed us."
Yeah. And then he dies, right?
Yeah, because they start rattling this off as what is it? Vath Sarn and Izamat Cole show up.
Yeah, and we get Green Man, who actually killed. What was his? He was a robotic Green Lantern.
Yeah.
How he killed him, but then is reporting back that
But yeah, Cole.
Stell. It was Stell.
Yeah, Stell. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Vath and Izamat try to take a Guy, and he's like, "Yeah, good luck." He's like, "Okay, you want my ring? You have to take it from me."
Yeah. And then he heads to Mogo to figure out what the heck's going on.
Yep. Oh yeah. Guy goes to Mogo, and then who's he see? His worst fear.
His father. Yep.
Basically, his dad's telling him, "Yeah, you've been no good. No matter how hard I tried to beat the bat out of you."
Yeah.
And Guy's like, "I don't have time for these mind games, Mogo." Yeah, like you said, Sornik couldn't save the princess's father.
Yeah.
If I couldn't save him, he couldn't be saved. Oh,
yeah. She does have a little bit of an ego.
Sounds like another Corrigarian we knew.
Huh. I wonder why that is.
If I can't do it, it can't be done. And then the Lanterns are like, "Oh yeah, Guy locked Cole and Vath in the sector house," and he's like, "Yeah, and any escaped." And Kilowog's basically Well, some of the other lanterns like, maybe we should give Guy a chance to explain himself. And Kilowog is, supposedly his buddy's like, oh, the evidence has explained itself. We track him down and execute him.
Yeah. And Salak's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I know, we got to show mercy those who murder our brother Green Lanterns. Yeah, because again, we're a little foreshadowing here. Yeah, because Salak says there will be no more talk of killing Kilowog. You know well that the Guardians forbid such summary punishment.
Yes. Yep. Except maybe they don't. We'll find out about that. But yeah, things are accelerating, for this little arc, and it's a really good issue.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're sending lanterns out to get Guy and Kilowog. Like, 2 rookies to take down an honor lantern? No, I must go too. You could tell Kilowog's being possessed, because he's not saying poozer.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's when Vath and Izamon are hovering above Mogo, and that's when what Buzzed shows up.
Yeah. That's an awesome page right there. I mean, it's a page that's got 2 panels on it. He shows up, and then we get a close up on him, and he's just like, "Yep, I'm here."
Well, I think in the last issue, because it was a Vath who's just like, oh, what's a little flea supposed to do? And he's like, the difference between my size and your size is the difference between your size and Mogo's size. So
exactly. BZZD, yep.
Yeah, buzz. All right. So should we get to the last one?
You bet.
All right. Green Lantern Corps number 13, August 2007. Old Ghosts. Isn't that? Is that the same? Never mind. Yeah, Dave Gibbons writer again, Patrick Gleason penciler, inker Prentice Rollins, and Tom Guyan. Then everyone else is the same. Green Lanterns, Izamot Cole, Vath Sarn, and Buzzed fly to Mogo to arrest Guy Gardner for the murder of another Green Lantern. When they arrive, they briefly fight with Guy, but Gardner manages to explain that something is wrong with Mogo. Mogo's influence has been causing Green Lanterns to act violently, which Izamot Cole backs up Guy's story when he noticed earlier that something was wrong when he went to Mogo for counseling, where he quickly left after noticing Green Man acting strangely. It supports Guy's innocence. Sornik Natu later arrives and begins a cursory examination of Mogo's geology. She discovers that a deadly spore has infected Mogo's fauna and is responsible for altering the perceptions of anyone who visits. Kilowog, whom has already succumbed to the spore, appears from the forest and attacks his fellow Green Lanterns. The other Lanterns fight him while Sornik struggles to find a way to cut the disease out of the planet. Buzzed incapacitates Kilowog with a strong dose of venom from his stinger.
I'd love, Soranik's doing there's a huge fungal mass spreading under Mogo's greenery. Yeah. And then he goes, that's Vath, I guess? Says, yeah, always online. The most recent visitors here are Green Man, Tanakata Z, and the next page is this one, Kilowog.
Yes.
Which is just awesome.
It's like glowing eyes and stuff. Yeah.
Right behind Guy. That's a beautiful page.
Just like Green Man, just like standing there in the trees and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The mother spore reveals itself to be an entity empowered by yellow energy. Similar to that generated by Parallax and used by the Sinestro Corps.
Oh no.
To permanently eradicate the mother spore, Mogo shifts his orbit until he collides with an asteroid. The collision generates a global fire that burns away the spore's influence.
Yes. Mogo belongs to Sin.
Boy, you kids thought you had burning itching sensation. Oh, and then the credits in this issue, they put an extra S on Prentice Rollins' first name. Okay.
Oh, okay. I like when Mogo's like, no time, leave now. No time, leave now.
Yes.
Right, no, I'm not mad. I'm just gonna, I'm dealing with this. Okay, you need to get out here now.
What is this, an old married couple? Are you mad? No, just go.
Just- and then you can see them flying off as the asteroid impacts on Mogo's surface. I mean, that's an awesome double page spread there.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
But yeah, so the Sinestro Corps, basically trying to take out Mogo.
Mm-hmm. Already.
Yep. We'll try and take him out, and then using him to take out other Green Lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they tried to brainwash Kilowog and a bunch of other people, and meanwhile with Guy, they're just like, now let's just frame him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for a panel of Sinestro to be like, does he have a brain to wash?
It sounds like something Sinestro would say.
Does that primate have a brain to wash?
And I'm looking forward to see. We do have upcoming stuff where Sinestro is going to be interacting with John and
Yeah.
other members of the Corps, and he has a particular hatred for Kyle, which I find interesting.
Oh, he's gonna have a real hatred for him coming up there. You know what I'm saying?
Even later, yeah. But yeah, I thought this was a good little arc. I mean, we got to see different pieces of the Corps. It continues something that I don't like a lot, which is oh, we need to kill someone, let's kill a Green Lantern, right? Because I feel like that cheapens them a little bit, because a fully functional Green Lantern is one of the most powerful people in the universe, right?
Yeah.
So them getting taken out willy-nilly, just I'm not a big fan of that. But I mean, I don't know that was those characters getting killed was very much an ongoing plot of something that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not as upset with it, I guess, but I don't like that trend. Hey, we need to show how bad somebody is. Let's kill a Green Lantern.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like, I guess certain stuff you have to hand wave for sake of the story. I mean, it's like, the Flash. No one should be able to sneak up on the Flash or
Mm-hmm.
or just be quicker than the Flash. It's always just like, if you had that speed, or were you ever going to get defeated? No, but
Yeah,
that makes more story. So
yeah, yeah, I know. But this is a really good arc. I mean,
yes.
Especially as a really kind of low key lead in to Sinestro Corps War,
Yes.
because they don't come out and say it, but this was the first attack of the Sinestro Corps War, and it was on Mogo to leverage him to corrupt other Green Lanterns. So it's
Yeah. Which I give it to them. I mean, I maybe they back then they didn't go full on like they do now, but I applaud their self-control for not putting on every one of these issues prelude to Sinestro Corps War.
Road to Sinestro Corps
Yes.
War. Yeah, I hear you.
And we get an Alpha and Omega issue where it was the Corps and how, but all in it. Yeah.
Yep, this has been done so far really, really well. And we're getting some foreshadowing of Sinestro Corps War stuff in the Green Lantern title as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we got some.
Well, we got that Star Sapphire stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
and just the whole, oh hey, there's a more than two core. There's gonna be more than two cores here.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, the core book is it's almost equal to. I mean, Hal, right? So I can't give it the edge, but those two books coming out when they did at that time, they were both just great. So you were getting a double shot of Green Lantern a month, and they were both quality.
And again, you were getting Ion too, and
Yep. Again, with Ron Mars as writer, so I forget, did we change artists a lot on the Ion book, or was there one artist that carried through?
No, didn't we have we had at least 2 or 3 artists there, I thought,
I
yeah.
think so, yeah. But
Sometimes
yeah, I mean,
I only filled in for an issue or 2, but yeah.
so at one point we were getting 3 books a month,
Mhm.
right? So we had Power of Ion, Green Lantern, and the Green Lantern Corps. So it was definitely good. And then we get what was it, 3 or 4 months that Sinestro Corps War lasted?
Yeah, let me see. It was at least 3 months. Let me see here. We got Green
Then
Lantern
we got
21.
we got Tales of the Sinestro Corps one shots. So we probably averaged during those 3 or 4 months, 4 books a month,
Mhm.
1 book a week for Green Lantern, which
Oh, it
was
might actually have been 5 months, maybe.
cool.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. I mean, because we basically went from Green Lantern 21 through 25, Green Lantern Corps 14 through 19. Yeah, so and then again, you always you got a bunch of one shots coming with Sinestro Corps War too. So
Yep.
a prime example. So yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I would have said from my memory 3 or 4 months, but yeah, it might have been 5 months. So
5 months.
yeah.
Absolutely. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 10 because it had 15, 18 parts, something like that. It was.
Well, the next 4 weeks we're going to be doing 1, 2, 3. We're going to be doing most weeks we're going to be 1, 2, like 4 books a week, but then 1, 2, 3. Probably, and then the last week might do an extra one because there's that Green Lantern Sinestro Corps Secret Files and Origins, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it's clocking in there, probably close to 18, yeah, because
Wow.
doing at least 4 a month, so.
Cool. Very cool.
All right. So, anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. So, yeah, that's right. Okay, kids, we are here next week. We're going to start the Sinestro Corps War with Sinestro Corps Special Number 1, Green Lantern 21, Green Lantern Corps 14, and Tales of the Sinestro Corps Parallax Number 1.
Who-alax? I don't know. Who is that?
Will's favorite word in the English language, parallax.
And we're gonna get some more Superboy Prime. We're gonna get some Cyborg Superman. We're gonna get Anti-Monitor. We're gonna get some. We're getting some. We're getting some. Baddies that ran crossovers themselves that are now members of the Sinestro Corps War.
Pretty much. All right. Anything else, William?
I think that's it, sir.
All
Another
right.
excellent read this week.
Yes, and it's only going to get better here, kids. Next week, part 1 of the Sinestro Corps War. All right, so send us your thoughts on what we read tonight. Send us feedback on the Sinestro Corps War. If you do, you might win a nifty prize.
Woohoo!
Got some Green Lantern buttons, kids. All right, so or should I say, Corps badges.
There you go.
Yeah. You want to be deputized? Yeah, send us feedback. All right. So, send that feedback to CapesandLunatics at gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise, the Patreon. Please subscribe. Yes, Lilith and I are about to do the last part of Heroes Reborn, the Iron Man series. So, but then Lilith has to take her little vacation for a month to recover from that. So yeah, so find everything all in one place. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. Oh, I told Justin I want to have a contest to be like, maybe someone will get a prize for like whoever has the most creative story of what is Lilith? Where is Lilith going in September? What is she doing?
Good point. Good point.
All right, so, but I am no writer. This man is a writer. Mr. Will Allred, master of the core, master of the Quantum Zone, master of Kickstarter comics, master of podcasting, master of the universe. Where can people get a hold of you?
You can find me at Walred. That's at WALLRED. And if you'd like to check out some of the comics that I write, you can do that at crossoverdivision.com, which we funded a hardcover about a couple of months ago. That's hopefully going to be going to the printer real soon. And then we'll be doing number 5 on Kickstarter not too long after that. If you'd like that, you can also check out Diary of Night at diaryofnight.com. And if you'd like to see me annoy another podcaster besides Phil on a weekly basis, you can tune in to Explain Yourself with writer Kevin Joseph and I, where we try to shine a light on indie comics Kickstarters that are running. So we bring the creators on and have them explain themselves. You know, it's kind of in the title. And finally, you obviously have great taste because you're here listening to us, which means you probably love Marvel's Quasar almost as much as we love Marvel's Quasar. If you want to find out more about that, you can do that at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
I'll put it in my navel.
I hope it's going somewhere nice. They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
I have to play it every week now.
I love that quote so much.
Seems like I'm getting a package every other day.
Printed in a Marvel comic.
Oh,
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
oh, I'm sorry. You know what we didn't play this week?
Batman, my favorite character.
I said I need to like search my recordings and find racing the word white so I can edit in I love white or white Batman, my favorite character.
I think the American name for him is Moon Knight. Sorry.
Batman, my favorite character.
At least to be more honest, yeah. All right, kids, come back next time. It's war, I tell you. Greens and yellows, and Superboy Primes, and Cyborg Supermans, and anti-monitors. Oh my! And again, does the train stop there? No, it just keeps getting better and better.
It does.
Oh, wow, yeah. Not too long after that, we'll be getting zombies, black rings. All right, kids, come back next time. And remember, watch who you trust with your therapy. Good night.